All right, welcome to Color Up. How would you like to turn $60 into $5,000 in just 13 hours? Well, today we're going to look at a strategy that promises just that, and it cost $129. Now today I'm going to show it to you not for $129, not $99, not even $29.99, but I'm going to show it to you for absolutely free. That's right. Why am I going to show it to you for free? Well, because strategies are not worth anything. Maybe you've seen this guy on YouTube that sells a bunch of guaranteed systems. Today we are going to look at his knockout crap system. But anyway, his sales copy says things like, this is a system that is guaranteed to give you a strong edge over the house with every bet and every roll of the dice. This is completely false. You will easily win $5,000 a day using the knockout craps. Easy, really? When you use knockout craps, you will never lose at craps again. Okay, so these are pretty amazing claims. Let's go ahead and see how knockout craps actually works. Now, knockout craps combines two different winning systems to make a super strategy. Now let me break them both down for you. First, there's the percentage plus system. This one's pretty simple. You start with the do-don't or a bet on the pass and don't pass at the same time. Once a point is established, we'll simply lay odds against the point. That's it. That's the whole strategy. It has a progression. If you lose, you increase your bet, and you do that up to 4 different levels. And if you win, you start back over at level 1. You'll always bet the pass and the don't, and I guess this is so you don't lose on the come out roll. But if you roll the 12, the don't passes bar the 12, which means the 12 wouldn't win, so you would actually lose the pass line in that case and not win on the don't pass. Here's a chart for a $5 table with 3, 4, 5 times odds. So level 1, you'll have $5 line bets and then lay single odds. At level 2, it'll be $5 line bets and you lay double odds. Level 3, you'll double your line bets to $10 and you'll lay triple odds. If you go to level 4, you'll start with $25 line bets and then again, you'll lay triple odds once the point is established. So again, if you lose your lay bet, you'll increase to the next level, and anytime you win your lay bet, you'll drop back down to level 1. Now his book claims it's very rare to lose 4 in a row, but if you do lose all 4, he says to don't stop playing, just start over, but maybe start at level 2. The second strategy is called the strong betting system. Now this one is a little more tricky, even though it's really just a come bet and the don't come bet. It also follows a progression, and here's the chart. Now these are interesting amounts, and I'm not exactly sure why. I think it is so that you feel like the strategy is complicated and that you're getting your money's worth when you're paying for the strategy. I'm just going to go ahead and round it down to more common sense numbers. So we start at level 1 with a $10 come bet. With a losing bet, you raise the bet up 1 level, and with any win, you drop the bet down a level. Also, if you win, you continue on the same side. So if a come bet wins, you drop down a level and continue to bet in the come. If you lose, you will change sides. So we were on the come, we'll move to the don't come, and then we'll go up a level. So if you lose, you go up a level and switch to the other side. And if you win, you drop down a level and stay in the same side. So anytime you win 2 bets in a row or 2 out of 3, you drop all the way back down to level 1 and start over. If you keep losing and you progress through all 7 bets, again, he says it's rare, but maybe you should take a break. Now, I'm not sure what happened to his guarantee that you will never lose again, but yeah, apparently if you hit level 7, you lost and you take a break. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and combine those two strategies and test knockout craps. All right, we have $500. Let's go ahead and start at level 1 and get a point established. All right, here we go. Nothing could hurt us but the 12. All right, there's a 7. We lose and win there, so it's basically just a push. All right, another 7. Again, it's just a push. So we'll just keep rolling it out. 10, all right, we've established a point. Pays 1 to 2, so we're gonna go ahead and lay $10 to win 5. So that's the percentage plus strategy. Now we'll go ahead and start the strong betting strategy. That's what it's called. All right, so we'll start on a $10 come bet. All right, let's see what happens. 6 easy. So our come bet's going to travel to the 6, and from here we just ride it out. Ideally, we'd roll the 6 again, and then we roll the 7, but here we got the 7 first. So our pass line and our come bet loses. We'll win 5 for the odds, 5 for the flat. Puck comes off, and we're going to have a new shooter. So we'll go ahead and rack this, and we'll go ahead and start at level 1 again because we won this bet. All right, let's get a point established. 12, and that's what's wrong with the do we don't. So the pass line loses, and the 12, you bar the 12, which means it's a push. So you don't win anything there, so we just lose $5. So we'll have to go back up on it. All right, here we go. Let's stay away from the 12. 2 aces. Lose here, you win here, it's a push. 7. I'm not going to move the chips, but that's just a push. Just looking for a point. There we go, 9. 9's our point. We'll go ahead and mark the 9. So the 5 and 9 pay 2 to 3, so we'll go ahead and lay 9 to win 6. So let me get some change from the dealer. And we'll rack a penny and lay 9 to win 6. Now our come bet lost last time, so we've got to bump it up to the next level, which is $15, and we switch over to the other side, which will be a don't come. All right, let's see what happens. 7. Some quick rolls. So we lose the pass, we lose our don't come, and we'll win 6 for our odds and 5 in the front. So far things aren't going so swift. All right, let's go ahead and rack this up. And we're gonna, this bet once, we'll go ahead and restart over at level 1. All right, coming out, here we go. 5, 5's our point. Level 1, again, it pays 2 to 3, so we'll lay $9 to win 6. And our come betting strategy lost, so we gotta go up to the next level, so we're gonna have to make a $25 bet, and we switch over to the come. All right, here we go, let's see what happens. 6, 6 easy. So our come bet will travel to the 6. No odds or anything, he just plays it flat. So hopefully we'll roll a 6, win this bet, and then we'll roll big red and win our lay bet. Here we go. There's that 6, all right. First part of it's done. So this bet would come down and get paid. We'll go ahead and rack that. And if you win, you just go ahead and wait for a new point. And now we're just gonna roll it out and hope for the 7. Now we got the 8. 8. 10. So as you can see, you got to kind of remember where you're at with the 2 different systems. 5. But it's a bit of a grind. And there's the 7. So we'll win 6 for our odds, 5, well, I should have taken this first, so that's a loser. Then we 6 for odds, 5 in the front. And our puck comes off. All right, we'll rack that up. Again, this bet once, we start over at level 1, which is just the $5 level. And we try to get a new point established. 10, 10's our point. So we'll go ahead and lay 10 to win 5. Now you'll notice sometimes I put the lay bets, I arrange them different. This is called a bridge. Whenever the line bet and the odds pay the same, in this case, they would both win 5, you bridge it. Anytime the lay bet pays different than the odds bet, you would heel it off, and then you kind of leave a space. So you would, you know, like for the dice to fit or something like that, so it doesn't get lodged in there, but your bets would heel off. In this case, they both win the same amount, so we could just bridge it. Don't worry about it. If you're ever not sure, I would just heel it off like that, and then if the dealers want to change it or fix it, they'll go ahead and rearrange it for you. All right, our come bet won last time, so this time we stay on the same side, but we drop down a level, so we'll do a $15 come bet. All right, here we go. And a quick 7. So we lose our pass, so we win our odds and our line bet, and then we actually win in the come, so $15 there. Puck goes off, and we'd have a new shooter. So let's go ahead and stack this up. Go ahead and reset back down to level 1. I think I've been forgetting to dump the bowl for new shooters, but you know, not that big a deal. All right, here we go. Coming out. 7 on the come out. So again, that'll be just a push. Five's our point. First level, our goal is to win $5. Because it pays 3 to 2, or 2 to 3, it's a weird amount. So we'll go ahead and lay 9 to win 6, because you want to bet in multiples of $3. All right, our come bet won at the $15 level, so we'll drop down a level to the $10 level, and then we'll stay on the same side. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. 3 craps. That'll drop. Call it a 3. So that's a loser on the come. He says if you lose on the come out roll, then just go ahead and wait for a new point to be established. So now we're just shooting against that 5. 6 easy. I'll try to do this quickly. 3 craps. 6 easy. 6, rolling 6s. 2 aces in both places. Hard 6 this time. Yo, 11. Again, the only thing that affects this game is the 5 and the 7. We're in our current situation. 4, 12. Heck of a roll here we got going on. 6. I'm typically a place better on the 6 and 8. I'd be doing well. And there's that 7. So we'll lose the pass. $6 for our odds, 5 for the line, and the putt comes off. So we've definitely been doing okay on this part of the strategy. The other part of the strategy seems like we've been going back and forth a little bit. All right, so we'll start back at level 1. We won that bet. New shooter. Coming out, here we go. 10 point is 10. So we'll go ahead and lay $10 to win 5. Our $10 come bet lost, I believe it was 10, so we're going to bump it up to $15 and we're going to switch to the other side and the don't come. All right, here we go. 5, so our don't is going to move behind the 5. So basically we have a lay bet against the 5 and 10. We want to avoid those numbers and roll that 7. We're a dark side player at this moment. 12 doesn't affect us at this part. 3 craps, shooting crap numbers. 5, all right. So we rolled our 5, which is no good for our don't, so we're actually going to lose that bet. We still have our don't pass working for you. Let's go ahead and hit it. There it is, another 7. All right. So we lose on the pass, win 5 for odds, 5 for the line, and the putt comes off, and we're going to have a new shooter. Go ahead and reset that. Again, another win down there. New shooter. And here we go, coming out. 5, all right. I'll mark the 5. Again, we'll lay 9 to win back 6. Now our $15 don't come lost, so we're going to raise it up to level, so we'll go to $25 and switch over to the come, the light side. All right, here we go. 4. So our come's going to travel to the 4. Now again, ideally, we'll roll that right back before Big Red shows its head. And again, right away, not going to happen. So we're going to lose our pass line bet. We're going to lose our $25 come bet. And then we win $6 for odds and 5 on the line. Puck goes off, and we're going to have a new shooter. I'll give this a couple more tries here. All right, here we go. Coming out. 5. Weren't we just on the 5? I think so. All right, again, it's kind of annoying here, but we'll lay 9 because we're still at level 1. Laying 9 to win 6. We lost our $25 come bet, so our next level is going to be $50, and we're going to switch sides over to the don't come. All right, here we go. 8. 8 the hard way. So our don't is going to travel behind the 8. Now we're just hoping for that 7. Pure dark side player. 12. 8 hard. Down comes our don't come bet. We hit the number, so that's a loser. And here we go. Loser at the $50 level. 4 the hard way. Looking for red. 9. Center field 9. 12. There's the 5. So we actually hit it that time. So we're going to lose our don't come, and then our pass line is going to get paid. So we hit our point. Puck's going to go off. We're going to have the same shooter. So we lost this bet, so we're going to go to level 2. So we're going to actually lay more in odds. All right, same shooter. Here we go. Progressing up the 6. 6 is our point. So at level 2, our goal is to win approximately $10. So this pays 5 to 6. So we're going to go ahead and make a $12 bet. We'll heal that off. A $12 bet to win 10. Now our other system we lost with a $50 don't come bet. So we're going to go up a level, which means we go to $75, and then we switch sides to the come. Now I will say the positive about this strategy, these are very extremely low house edge bets. They're very good bets. I'm not a negative progression player, meaning when you lose, you raise your bets. I'm more of a, if you win, you raise your bets. That's kind of how I like to play. So, you know, this should work. Eventually you run out of bankroll or hit table limits with negative progressions. That's why the martingale has a problem. So this is kind of like a mini martingale. But they're actually really good bets. It's just the progression part you got to weigh out if you're okay with that. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Yo, 11. There we go, winner in the come. So that'll win. Now I'm not sure if I did this before, but he does say with a win in the come or on the first roll, it doesn't matter which side, but the first roll winner, you can drop down a level and continue to bet without waiting for a new point. So from 75, we'll drop down to the next level, which is $50, and stay on the same side. All right, let's see what happens. 5, okay. So our come bet's going to travel to the 5. So we want to roll that back first. All right, here we go. 3, craps. Oh, dice off the table, no roll. Let me get a new die. Here we go. And this is going to drop, and they're going to call that an 8. Doesn't affect us. Looking for 2 different numbers, one before the other. 2. Yo 11. There's the 7. All right. So our pass line bet loses, our come bet loses at the $50 level, and we're going to win $10 for our odds, 5 on the flat. Puck is going to come off, and we're going to have a new shooter. All right, so let me rack this up. So we won with this strategy, so that means we drop all the way back down to level 1. So that's kind of the difference. This one with a win, you drop all the way down to level 1. The come strategy, when you win, you just drop back down 1 level. All right, let's finish this out. One more roll. I want to see how the come progression goes. 4. So we're going to go ahead and lay 10 to win 5. We lost with a $50 come bet, so we're going to bump it up. Our next level is $75, and we're going to switch over to the don't come. All right, here we go. 6. That's a tough one for the don't, laying against the 6, but we'll see what happens. All right, we just want to see a 7 now. 8 hard. 8, easy 8. Hey, there we go. There's that 7. So we're going to lose on the pass. Win here and here. The don't come, $75 is going to come down and get paid 75. Out to the player. Puck is going to come off. All right, so that was a win at 75, so we'll drop down to 50. All right, back on the don't pass. New shooter. All right, here we go. Oop, hit my stick on my backswing. It's a 7. Doesn't hurt anything. It's just a push here. 7 again. We need those after we establish a point. All right, there's an 8. I don't think we've had a point of 8, so this time we lay $6 to win 5 because it pays 5 to 6. Our don't come one at 75. I think that was the last one. So we drop back down to 50, but since we won, we stay on the same side. All right, I think we'll just finish out this roll and end it there unless the progressions get really interesting. All right, that's going to travel to the 6th. So these are tough numbers to bet against, but we could do it. Let's see that big red. 9. 10. There's that 7. Hey, there we go. So we're going to lose on the pass, 5 in odds, and 5 on the line. Our $50 is going to come out and get paid 50. And the puck is going to come off. We're going to have a new shooter. And this case, again, we'd start over at line 1, level 1. And then our $50 bet would now drop down to a $25 bet, and we would stay on the same side in the don't come. I'm going to go ahead and end this there. We'll go ahead and count this up, see where we stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 75, 500. So there's our $500 buy-in. So we actually did make money with the strategy, all right? So 25, 50, 75, 105. 110 is our profit. All right, so we showed a profit. You can kind of, I'm not sure how he figured that you can make $5,000 in 13 hours, but you know, you can extrapolate, you know, this profit out and however long this roll was. A real table would roll quite a bit slower. But anyway, we did come away with a profit. Now again, the problems with this is whenever you hit the top of your progression. So like in the come betting, once you hit 7, even though he says the strategy never loses, he says after you hit that 7th level to take a break. And yeah, I'm not sure how that, you know, balances out, but that's what he says. So avoid the 7th progression with that, and then avoid 4 progressions, you know, with this first system. So there you go, the knockout crap system, absolutely free. Again, do not pay for strategies. You can find them online, and they're really not worth anything to begin with. You know, books with information and stuff like that, I totally get. It's cool, you know, pay for knowledge and information, but strategies, there's nothing new. They've been around for hundreds of years. There's variations, but they're not really worth anything because they never give you an advantage over the house. You never have an advantage over the house in this game. The dice have to roll in your favor, and then you could color up. So until next time, good luck on coloring up.